Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. This is the today this is the third class of binomial distribution. Today this is the third class of binomial distribution. Okay. I also introduced with this chapter with differential calculus and integral calculus also. Okay. How can we will find easily solution question number 5, part 2, part 1, part 3, part 4. Okay, and also see the solution. Okay, how can solve this problem? And number 1 here, question number 1, n be the positive integer and sum of the odd term of an even term in the expansion a plus x whole to the power n, b a and b respectively. Okay, now expand the formation a plus x to the power n, and that is equal to nc0 a to the power n, nc0 a to the power n minus 1, nc1 into x to the power 1, a to the power n minus 2, nc2 x to the power 2, a to the power n minus 3, nc3 and x to the power 3. Okay, and dot dot ncn a to the power n minus n and x to the power n. This is the expansion. Now see here, odd term and even term are respectively a and b. Okay, odd term. This is the first term. This is odd, first, and this is the third. Okay, that's why this is the sum is a. That is sum is a. This is the sum of odd term. That is nc0. nc0 a to the power n, nc2, this is third term, nc2 a to the power n minus 2 into x to the power 2, nc4 a to the power n minus 4 and x to the power 4, like that. Okay, and now b here is the even term, and that is nc1 a to the power n minus 1, like the second term, fourth term. Okay, and x to the power 1, and now nc3 a to the power n minus 3 x to the power 3 also. Okay, if we add these to a plus b, so see a plus b, this is whole thing is there. Okay, if we add these two terms a plus b, then we got the series of that. Okay, so that is equal to a plus x whole to the power n here. Okay, and now find a minus b, so that's why these terms are minus minus. Okay, if there is minus, so you got minus here, then got minus here, and dot dot to that. Okay, so this we can write here a minus x to the power n. Clearly, I think we all understood. Okay, now question number part 1, we have to show a square minus b square, and that is equal to a square minus x square to the power n. Okay, and this is equal to, we can write a plus b and a minus b here, and that value is equal to a plus x to the power n and a minus x to the power n, and then a square minus x square to the power n here. Okay, and number 2 for question number part 1 is this, and number 2 here, and that is equal to 4ab. See, 4ab, and we can write that that's equal to a plus b whole square minus a minus b whole square, and that is equal to a plus b means a plus x whole to the power n square means 2n. Okay, and a minus x whole to the power 2n. Okay, so this is question number 1 I've done here. Okay, so now next question is number 2. Next question is number 2. Number 2. Clearly see that this is the binomial formation, and okay, now see 1 plus x to the power n and nc1, and 1 plus x whole to the power n minus 1 and 1 minus x, and NC2 1 plus x to the power n minus 2 and 1 minus x to the power 2 here, okay, and this is equal to we can let us assume for this a is equal to 1 plus x and b is equal to 1 minus x. So we put there, so that is equal to a to the power n nc1 a to the power n minus 1 into b, nc2 a to the power n minus 2 and b to the power 2, like that, that is equal to b to the power n. So we can write here a plus b to the power n, okay, a plus b to the power n. See, and now replace in place of a and b are 1 plus x and this is 1 minus x to the power n. So x are cancelled and this is to the power n. This is proved here, okay. This is a very easy questions, but you should follow the formula, then easily you can do. Now question number 3 here. Now question number 3. And for the expansion, that is 1 plus x to the power n. 1 plus x to the power that is 2n. Sorry, this is 2n. This is 2n, and the expansion is here 2n c0, 2n c1x, 2n c2x square, 2n c3x cube, okay, like that. So the unit of here is 2n c2n and x to the power 2n, okay. And now we have to show the sum of the odd term. So the sum of the odd term, coefficient of the odd term is that, okay, if we put 1, putting x equal to 1, then we got 2 to the power 2n, and that is equal to 2c0, 2nc1, 2nc2 and 2nc3, like that, okay, plus 2nc2n. See, sum of the odd term. This is the odd term, first and second. So query there is, let us assume sum of the odd term, sum of the coefficient of odd term, and of odd term, and that is equal to 2nc0, 2nc2, 2nc4 and dot and what? We have to find the value of that, and that why we first of all we put x equal to 1 in equation number 1 and putting also x equal to minus 1, then that is 0 to the power 2n, 2nc0 minus 2nc1, this is minus, okay, 2nc2, this is square, then 2nc3. If we add these two, this is 1 and this is 2. If we add these two, then the second, fourth term are cancelled out. So adding 1 and 2. So adding 1 and 2. So that is equal to 2 to the power 2n plus 0, 2 into 2nc0, 2 into 2nc2, like that. Now taken count 2 here, that is 2 to the power 2n by 2, that is 2 to the power 2nc0, 2nc2, 2nc4, okay. So, and this is equal to 2 to the power 2n minus 1. This is your answer. See, since the sum is here, 2 to the power 2n minus 1. Okay, this is proved. A very technical question here. Number 4 also. See the solution of 4. So question number 4. Question here is 1 plus x square to the power n, and that is equal to, have given a is not a1x, a to x a square and dot dot a suffix to n x to the power 2n here. Okay, x to the power 2n here. Now see the suffix here a naught, a2, a4, their gapping is 2 here. So this is the suffix here or, means 0, 2. Now we have to put the value in place of x here 1. Okay, putting x equal to 1, then we got 3 to the power n here, and a naught, a1x, x is 1 here, a2, a3, that is x suffix to n. This is number 1. Again put x equal to -1. Again putting x is equal to -1. Then this is 1 -1 and +1 to the power n. a0, this is minus, a1, this is plus, a2, next is minus a3, like that. So in that if you put -1, this is even power, so that is plus, okay, and plus a suffix to n here, number 2. Now and this value is 1 here, and we have to find what? a0, a2, sorry, a0, a2. If we add this a0, a2 are left here. Okay, now adding, so now adding 1 and 2, then 3 to the power n and 1, then 2 into a suffix 0, 2a into a suffix 2, 2 into a suffix 4, and got the answer, that is 3 to the power n plus 1 by divided by 2 is equal to a naught, a2, a4 here. Okay, and that is equal to a suffix 2. Okay, very good. Question number 5. Now this is a very important point, just we have to discuss now. And from this point question number 5, one we have used differential calculus also. There are the two types you have to follow the problem here, and normal form and with the help of differential calculus and with the help of integral calculus. Okay, now see, let's see here 5 number 5.1 here. Given that 1 plus x to the power n, that is equal to nc0, nc1x, nc2x square, and that is equal to cn and x to the power n. Okay, now see, question is c1, 2c2, 3c3. Okay, dot dot, we have to show n into 2 to the power n minus 1. First we have to use the differential calculus. If we differentiate this, differentiate both sides with respect to x, then n 1 plus x to the power n minus 1, this is 0, c1, 2x, c2, 3x square, c3, dot dot, n into x to the power n minus 1 and cn. Okay, and now now put the value in putting x equal to n 1, then we got the answer. Okay, putting x equal to 1, then we get the relation, then n into 2 to the power n minus 1, and that is equal to c1, 2 into c2, 3 into c3, like that, and n into cn here. Okay, this is your answer. This is your answer. Okay, and same as for number 2, putting n equal to minus 1, then this is 1 minus 1 to the power 0, this is n, c0 minus c1 minus plus c3, oh no, this is not the place there, this is okay, n into 1 minus 1 to the power n minus 1, c1 minus c2, 3 c3, okay, and this is be 0, so c1 minus c2 plus c3, and that is equal to 0 here. So question number second done here. Okay, now we have to follow the GNL formation without using the differential calculus. Simply, how we do the problem? Now see here. That is equal to NC1. So that can be expressed as like 1 n minus 1 plus 2 into factorial n, factorial 2 and factorial n minus 2. 3 into factorial n, factorial 3, factorial n minus 3 here, okay, and dot dot, and that is ending term here is NCN, okay. So n into factorial n, factorial n, factorial n minus n here. And now see, if we expand, so n into factorial n minus 1, so n by factorial 1. So again 2 into n into n minus 1, that is cancelled out factorial n minus 2, numerator, right? And this is 2 into factorial 1, okay? And plus 3. So 3 means n into n minus 1 into n minus 2, and that will be factorial 2 here, and dot dot. And taken common here n, taken common here n. So we have left here 1, and that is n minus 1 by factorial 1. That is n minus 1, n minus 2 by factorial 2, dot dot. And now see 1 plus, this is n minus 1 c2, okay, and now n into 1 plus 1 to the power n minus 1, that is n into 2 to the power n minus 1. See the solution, okay. In the second question, see this is the part 1. Now this is the second question, this is their minus, this is plus, this is their minus. So you have right here minus and plus, and this is minus. So minus, plus, and this is minus. Minus, plus, and this is minus. So minus, plus, and this is minus. So you have write 1 minus 1, and that is equal to 0 for the second question. So this is a very important point. Just to use the differential calculus and simple method we have done here. So now question number, we have to follow the question number 3. Okay, now I can write 1 plus x to the power n, that is nc0, nc1x, nc2x square, like that. That is nc3 x to the power q, ncn x to the power n here, okay. And now using the integral calculus, this is divide, so we can use here integral calculus. So integrating both sides. So integrating both sides, that is 1 plus x whole to the power n dx, nc0, nc1x, nc2x square, and ncn x to the power n, and this is dx. And right here, that is 1 plus x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. So you have to use some limit. So which was the limit there? Just write, just simply integration, and this is x, nc1 x square by 2, okay, nc2 nc3 x cube by 3 here, and plus dot dot, ncn and x to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1 here, okay. And now see, use the limit here. If we put 1, then we got the relation. If we put 1, then we got the relation. And there was a some constant of ending the indefinite integral. There will be a c, integration constant. So that's why you apply 0. So we always use 0 to 1. We always use 0 to 1. Okay, 0 to 1. Then this is, if we put 1 here, this is 2 to the power n plus 1 by n plus 1. If we put 0 on the it's there 1 by n plus 1 here, and this is, if we put 1 then got, this is 1 here, nc0, nc1 by 2, nc3 by 3, ncn by n plus 1, and lower limit b0 is 0 here. Okay, and that is equal to the power n plus 1 minus 1 by n plus 1. That is equal to nc0, nc1 by 2, nc3 by 3, okay, n into, this is ncn by n plus 1. This is your answer. Okay, see the solution, this is your answer. If there be minus, this is minus, so we can use the limit 0 to minus, minus 1 to 0, minus 1 to 0, have to put there. Okay, then we got the relation. Second, now without using the integration calculus, how possible the relation by divided by 1, 2, 3? See the solution. Again, we solve the other method without using the integration. Without using the integration. Okay. That is C0 by 1, C1 by 2, C2 by 3, that is Cn by n plus 1 here. Okay. Now C0 means 1, C1, n by factorial into 2, n into n minus 1. Follow this question, you have to see that the question, for question number 1 and 2, you should follow. Then break the formula nc1, nc2, nc3 like that. If we break the formula nc1, then you got n into n minus 1 by factorial 2, sorry, factorial 1, that is 2 into factorial 1. So I think this is for this and this is here, n minus 1, this is n minus 2, 3 into factorial 2. Okay. And now this is 1 by n plus 1. Okay. Now we have taken the common n plus 1 here. 1 by n plus 1. Sorry, 1 by n plus 1 here. And see, this is n plus 1. This is n plus 1 by 1. This is n plus 1, n by factorial 2. This is n plus 1, n minus 1 by factorial 3. Okay, and this is 1. And now add 1 here and subtract 1 here. Okay, and see, n plus 1, 1 by, and look here, 1 plus, that is n plus 1 c1, and this is here n plus 1 c0, n plus 1 c2, and n plus 1 c n plus 1. Okay, and this is minus 1 here, and that will be 1 by n plus 1, and this is 1 plus 1 whole to the power n plus 1 and minus 1. This is your answer. And same procedure we have to follow. And this is minus plus minus plus. Okay. Okay, this is the question for number 2. And now we have to follow the 4. Okay, this is minus, sorry, plus, and this is, I think, minus 1 whole to the power in here. So this is minus plus. Okay, and taken common minus here. Okay, taken common. Okay, no. Okay, then see the solution. Take into account minus here, minus 1 by n plus 1. Okay, this is adding 1 and doing minus 1 here. So minus 1 by n plus 1, and this is 1 minus 1 whole to the power n plus 1 here, and minus plus, and this is 0, 1 by n plus 1 here. Okay, okay. And now next problem, question number 5. Question number 5. For question number 5, we always follow the relation. If we break this relation NCR or NCR minus 1, then we got the relation. So now for 5 here, NCR by NCR minus 1 is equal to n minus r plus 1 by r. Okay, putting r equal to 1. Putting r equal to 1, 2, 3, dot, 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 okay. NC1 by n suffix is 0, and that will be in place of r, that is n by 1. Okay, NC2 by NC1, and that will be, that is putting 2 here, so n minus 2 plus 1, n minus 1 by 2. If you're putting NC3 by NC2, then you got that is 3 here, so n minus 2 by 2. So therefore the your relation C1 by C0, 2 into C2 by C1, 3 into C3 by C2, and dot dot n into Cn by C suffix n minus 1. And this value is in here, okay, and this value is 2 into n minus 1 by 2, and that's why n minus 2, and we got relation from 1, 2, 3 like that. And this is the GL series that you know for the every series sum of 1 to n, here is n into n plus 1 by 2 here. Okay, then we got the answer. For question number 6, follow the video, and this is the, if we add the relation 3 and 4, add the relation 3 and 4, we got the answer. Okay, and divided by 2 also, then you got the answer. And for question number 6, so write here 1 plus x to the power n, that is nc0, nc1x, nc2 x square, nc3 x cube plus dot dot ncn x to the power n here. Okay, now now this is the product of C0, C1, C1, C2. If you product C0, C1, then the coefficient of their x. So, and if you product C1, C2, C1, C2, then the variable will be x cube. So this is not possible here. So now, if you order a change like x plus 1 whole to the power n, then you got like that x to the power n, nc1 x to the power n minus 1, nc2 x to the power n minus 2. So that is ncn. Okay. Then now here, this is again c0, c1. If we multiply, this is c0, c1. Then the degree of that is x to the power n minus 1. Okay. And same as c1, c2, x to the power n minus 1. Okay. Now multiply the these two parts, 1 and 2, doing 1 and 2, multiply both, that is 2n, that is nc0, nc1 x, nc2 x square, that is ncn x to the power n here, okay, into nc0 x to the power n, nc1 x to the power n minus 1, and dot 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 ncn here, and comparing the coefficient of x to the power n minus 1, comparing the coefficient of x to the power n minus 1 on both sides. And now coefficient of x to the power n minus 1 on both sides. Then for this we have to find the coefficient of x to the power n minus 1. So that is 2nc. This is the power, so that's why this is the suffix would be, okay. And now see here, if I multiply that c0 c1, nc0 nc1, okay. Now if we multiply this and next term, that is nc1, right here, nc2 and x to the power n minus 2. See, if we multiply these two terms, we got the coefficient of x to the power, degree here is n minus 2 and degree here is 1. So their product next to the power n minus 1. So we got the relation here, okay, nc1 nc2, okay. See clearly, we got the answer. Therefore nc0 nc1 nc1 nc2 nc2 nc3, like that. This is equal